Guys, so today's been a pretty good work day. I actually had some really good conversations with some of the coworkers. There's been a little friction lately. There's been, a little pot stirring and stuff going on. And isn't that true of all jobs? Just about any place you go, you get you good, you get you bad of everybody. But I tried the direct approach when hearing some stuff and had some talks with people, and it all turned out really, really well. And moving up, learning some things, learning some new processes, and that's great. Learning how to mix paint with this machine that we have, which is actually really fun. I love it. So, good things happening there. I mean, it's your basic work day. I've shown you guys kind of, work at its hardest is unloading the trucks, and you got a glimpse of that. So, I mean, my job is any basic, retail job. You unload a truck that brings in your merchandise, you put the merchandise on the shelf, you wait for the semi to go by so you don't get drowned out, and then you help people buy the merchandise. Rinse and repeat. That's retail at its most basic. So, it's been a good day though. It's been really fun. I'm hurrying up to get across the street here, so I'm a little bouncy. Sorry. But it's a good job. I think if we get the wrinkles worked out, between the co-workers, it'll be a great job. And I believe that these guys are working to get me up there, up the ladder. I think they really are. I think they're putting in the time to teach me everything that, I need to know to move up, which is great news for me. So, I mean, my week, look, this is the last day of my week in the life of, and you notice that it's just very standard. It's very basic. Right now it's been crazy because it's been work and taking care of my son and cleaning up, and that's it. Like that's really what my life amounts to right now. It's not really exciting. There's nothing crazy about it, but that's my life. I mean, it is very routine. And right now I wouldn't have it any other way because I need this routine. I need to focus, get my money right for my family, make sure my family stays right, and everything else falls into place. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Of a week at work, and like I said, this is my life. This is the routine that I go through. Thankfully we have like a little rec area where we live. I'm going to try to see if we can't go there tonight, just shoot some pool, unwind, relax, have some fun. It's a little sprinkly out here, a little wet, so I'm going to turn this camera off. Just kind of wrap up that real quick by, I like my job. I like the people there. We seem to be getting along better, which is great. That's always important. The people you work with can make or break your day, that's for damn sure. And I love being able to go out and support my family. People get life all twisted. They're like, oh, I gotta get up, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I'm tired, and I'm hurt, and I'm sore, and all this. I get all that. Like, I work too. I know what it's like. But everything changes when you change your perspective. And what I mean by that is, climbing through some bushes here to get through this damn parking lot. When you look at it like, I get to get up and go to work. I get to provide for my family. People take that for granted. I have been back and forth in my life so much. I've had some really nice places that I've been able to stay in, and I've been on the streets. And that gives you a lot of perspective about life. And my perspective is, it is an absolute blessing and a privilege and an honor to get up and go to work and put in some effort to make things happen for my family and my son and the people that are important to me. And that's how I prove my love, by getting up and showing them that I care And it sucks because sometimes I don't get to spend as much time with them as I want. Right now we're busy, and that's kind of how it goes. And so it's unfortunate in that respect because I'd love to spend more time with my wife too. I would love to. It's something that we have to deal with though, because this is where we're at. You know, we have to make our sacrifices to make sure that our family's doing okay. And it's a sacrifice for both of us. I understand that my wife is sacrificing just like I am. And she does. She spends a lot of time with Kaged, and she's doing great things with him. And so that's kind of my wrap up for my week working and just kind of showing you guys what my day to day is. It's nothing special. There is nothing special here. But this is my life, and I love every second of it. Hi, baby. Are you? Good. How's your day? Good. Yeah?
So...
Yes?
I think you're recording me. My boob.
No one can see your boob. Baby's in the way. What's up?
Good.
How you doing? What were you going to say?
The lactationist lady was here.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, so I'll show the breast pumps. The cups are too small, or too big.
Okay. Okay.
That's why they're...
We have smaller cups.
She said that, no, the cups I'm pumping, the little cups, they're
Yeah.
not measured small enough for me.
Okay.
That's why she said...
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a selection in there. We have smaller cups.
So she gave me 2 of them up there.
Okay.
She pulled on that.
Good deal. So, baby, question.
What?
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Do you feel like I love you? Do you feel like you're taken care of?
Yes.
How about Kaged?
Yeah.
That's my boy. I won't zoom in because I don't want anybody to see your boobs.
It's hot in here.
So Saturday and Sunday I just did my summaries on the couch because I just kind of wanted people to see just kind of like the end of the day where I'm just relaxed and chilling out, and the green screen really doesn't show my life. And you know, to wrap up and summarize this week, it has been one of very good highs and very bad lows. And that is kind of life's balance, but it's also sometimes very taxing. And it's been a great week overall, actually. But there was one day where it was just kind of unfiltered emotion, and that's hard. It is. I'm happy to be where I'm at. I'm happy to be in a place. I feel very grateful for the opportunities that I've had, for the job, for the apartment, for my wife, for my son. If you would have told me a year ago that this was going to be my life, I'd have laughed at you. Because I've been very happily single most of my life. I haven't really been great at relationships. I haven't been great at holding things down. I haven't been great at responsibility. I haven't been great at planning. So if somebody were to tell me this was where I'd be at, I would have said no way in hell. But here I am. And it's a great feeling, and it's something that I try not to take for granted. The work week, look, it's very basic. You know, there's definitely nothing grandiose about my life. And I've said that it's something that isn't very special. You know, there's nothing special about my life, I think is the words I chose. But it is special. It actually is very special. It's special because I have the people closest to me here with me. And I get to be a part of something bigger than me. And I think that that's super important for any person. and it gives me something to hold on to and to fight for. And one thing about going through this week is talking about how to overcome adversity and to climb over the obstacles in your life and to keep moving no matter what and to find a way to make it work. And sometimes that means being very selfless. And I have been very selfish through a lot of my life, very honestly. And this gives me a chance to think about somebody other than myself. But I do love my life. I love everything about it. It's been an amazing ride. It's been crazy. It's been chaos. But to be where I'm at now gives it balance. And that is an amazing thing to say.